everybody, it's Melissa Paluzzi here with the reading of the month. This reading is for June 2024, and as usual for the collective, I like to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. I've pulled 4 cards for the month of June. There's 4 Wednesdays. You guys know that's how I like to read them. Before I get to that, I just wanted to cover a few events that I'm going to be attending. Sunday, June 9th, I'll be at the Holistic Living Expo out on 20th Street. You can find that information out on Facebook and in my newsletter, I believe. Also, I have coming up August 17th and 24th. Those are 2 Saturdays. I run these classes from 9 to 1. I'm covering astrology basics, and anyone that's taken this class with me can tell you that there's nothing basic about it, but I do try to do my best to break astrology up into easy to understand bits, and you can take that in and utilize that as you choose to. I'm also offering tarot class again, another 2 Saturdays, October 12th and 19th. That's also from 9 to 1. And this teaches you everything you need to know, again, in easier to understand terms, I think, than if you were to try to pick up a book and figure it out yourself. Everybody likes that class. And then I'm having a retreat as my spiritual retreat. It's called Meet the Real You retreat. I'm really excited about this. It's going to have a lot of things that I just do in my office every day, but on the group level, you can dig deep and get into the nitty-gritty of figuring out who you really are, or you can just relax and wander around in the woods as long as you come back for food and sleep. I don't want to have to send out any search parties. That is September 26th. That's a Thursday night. Having everybody kind of come on over around 6, and then we're leaving Sunday morning at 9. Food, lodging, and all of my retreat program information is included in that price for $700. So if you want to reserve a spot, I don't have too many left. So I need you to get a hold of me ASAP, put your name on a list, and give me a deposit. All right. So let's get to this reading now. All right. So for the first Wednesday in June, we have the card, There's No Place Like Home. And this card really is about you finally learning how to be comfortable in your own skin. Learning that you are the comfort that you always carry around. You've learned to love yourself and like yourself enough that you actually like your own company. You know that feeling when you've come back from a trip and you get home and you're just like, this is the place where I feel most comfortable. Where this card indicates that you're going to feel like that just within you, so that no matter where you go in this world and no matter what happens, you have that kind of comfort with you. Congratulations, you've reached a milestone. That's awesome. And if this is something that you've been working on for a while, this first week in June, the energies are supporting you feeling that way about yourself. And that's a really good feeling, to just know that you're always where you're supposed to be with you. That's a really awesome feeling. Now, there's still some things to work on. I'm going to consider this month of June to be self-expansion month, because the next card we have is the Clean It Up card. And this is talking about everything. Do you need to clean the cobwebs out of your corners? Do you have junk in your mental trunk? Do you have a whole lifetime's worth of belongings sitting around messing up your feng shui? Holding on to things holds you back. So go ahead and donate some things, have a garage sale, have somebody come in and help you do a power cleaning. It's really important that you move out the things that don't serve you anymore. And if you've had it in your closet for more than a year and you haven't worn it, it's time to get rid of it, all right? If there's something you need, you'll be able to get it later. But keeping stuff forever is not healthy for you. Look around and see what's holding you in place. That includes thoughts, beliefs, especially beliefs. It's time for you to get to work on this, all right? Once you do that, it opens up your creative side. So you didn't even know you were getting bogged down by all that stuff you had laying around, or all that clutter you had in the mental closet. Now you're opening up for your creative process. So this could include doing a vision board or a dream board. This can include you watching documentaries that show you different corners of the world that you could see yourself going to. So this is inviting you to use your subconscious mind and your imagination to start manifesting, to start drawing forth the things in your life that you want, rather than having all this old stuff that you already know that isn't doing you any good. This energy here, this is the expansion. This is where it's at. So we need you to get to this spot. Now, I'm not going to say that that's always easy once you make these changes, because the last week in June, we've got the Orphan card. Really what this means is that feeling of having to let go. And oftentimes, if you're a client of mine, you've heard me say this before. You can only be surrounded by the same people or things that match energy as you. So if you've done a lot of growth and you've increased your vibration and frequency, sometimes the people that you used to hang around with just can't do that with you anymore. And it can feel very sad. It can feel very much like grief to have to let go of some of those old people, those old situations. So it's going to pass, and you have to just let them go with grace, and you have to let yourself go with grace. You do not have to hang on to any situations that don't serve you. And you'll know, especially because you probably don't feel good around these people anymore. So go ahead and let yourself grieve the process of having to release those things. Once you do that, you're going to feel better, knowing that if you're meant to meet back up with them again at some point, you will. And just trust the process, that everything happens for your own greater good. This is actually quite a regular happenstance, that as you grow, things change and you cannot stay in the same situations you were in. All right. So if you need any help with that, I can help you. All right. So this is our month. Yay. You finally got to the spot where you're feeling really settled within yourself, but there's still some work to do. Look around that, look around that house, look around that house, look around at your office, look around wherever you are, and clean up the stuff. Then use your imagination and the power of your energetic mind to pull towards you those things that you really desire. And take your paintbrushes back out. I'm speaking to myself here too. Start your creative processes again, because you are a creator being, and when you don't create anymore, it doesn't feel very good. So get that out, get that back out, dig it back out, all right? And then just be prepared for people, situations in your life to change, and having a little grief about that. Just let yourself process through that, okay? All right, I hope to see you guys soon, and my wrist is doing better. I'm in a little brace here now, and body's healing as it should. So hopefully I'll be getting back to my regular routine soon. So have a wonderful June, and I will see you all soon.